Here are some common risk reduction strategies. Risk avoidance. Eliminating or avoiding activities or events that pose a major risk to the organization is what risk avoidance entails. This can be accomplished by avoiding high-risk activities, withdrawing specific products or services, or avoiding collaborations with high-risk firms. When the potential consequence of the risk outweighs the benefits of accepting the risk, risk avoidance is a successful technique. Risk reduction or mitigation. The goal of risk reduction is to reduce the likelihood or impact of a danger. This can be accomplished by putting in place control mechanisms, best practices, and safeguards. Implementing safety protocols, improving security measures, conducting frequent inspections, or implementing redundancy systems are all examples of risk mitigation tactics. Organizations hope to limit the potential negative repercussions by lowering the risk level. Risk transfer. Transferring the financial or operational weight of a risk to a third party is what risk transfer entails. This can be accomplished using insurance policies, contracts, or outsourcing arrangements. Organizations transfer risk when they transfer responsibility for managing and covering the repercussions of a risk to another party. It is crucial to stress, however, that the organization retains responsibility for overseeing and assuring the success of the risk transfer arrangement. Risk acceptance. Accepting a risk entails knowingly admitting its presence and opting not to take any specific action to mitigate it. This method is often used when the expense or effort of risk management surpasses the risk's potential impact. Certain hazards may be accepted by organizations if they are within their risk appetite and can be controlled within acceptable limitations. Risk acceptance does not imply completely dismissing the risk, but rather making an informed decision to endure it. Risk diversification. Risk diversification, often known as financial risk management, entails spreading risks over multiple regions, projects, or investments. Organizations decrease their exposure to a single risk source by diversifying their portfolios or operations. This strategy seeks to balance risk and possible returns while reducing the impact of a single risk on the business. Contingency planning. Contingency planning is creating a specified reaction plan that will be implemented if a specific risk event occurs. Contingency plans detail the activities that will be taken, the resources that will be required, and the responsibilities that will be assigned in response to the risk occurrence. This method enables firms to respond quickly and efficiently to unanticipated risk events while maintaining key operations. It is critical to emphasize that the risk remedies chosen should be based on a thorough study of the risks and their potential consequences, considering the organization's risk appetite, resources, and strategic objectives. To address distinct components of a risk, a mix of risk remedies may be required. Continuous monitoring and evaluation of risk management strategies are also required to ensure their continued efficacy and relevance in a dynamic corporate environment.